Hi, it's Kyle from Bitewing Games, and today we're unboxing Shuffle and Swing. Shuffle and Swing is one of 3 games in our jazz trio of games. We have Bebop and Cat Blues and Shuffle and Swing. So let's take a look inside of the box. One thing I will say is I've actually already punched a lot of this, or rather it got punched. We were at a convention and we used this game to demo the game a little bit. And so some of it will already be punched, but you'll still be able to get an idea of what's inside the box. So let's take a look. All right, inside the box we have, first of all, we've got 4 player colors and all of their tokens here. So let's take a look at some of these. We'll start with pink. Hopefully you can see pink really well here. So we've got little counter cubes. We have a little mouse, inspector mouse. We have upgrade pieces and build pieces. So you can build and you can also, throughout the game, upgrade by placing those on top. And we have some dice. I guess there's a little 50 and 100 point counter as well. But we have the dice, and the dice you can see are 1, 2, 3, and then a special 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star pips. And we won't talk too much about what those do, but just know, hey, yeah, there's some unique dice, some very colorful colors, and a whole bunch of these semi-clear things that you can try to see through to see on the board. So we'll look at that in just a minute. I'll put those to the side. And that's going to be in the 4 different player colors. So green, purple, blue, and pink. So we'll set all these colorful things off to the side. Next we have our player screens. Not player screens, our player boards, where you're going to rest your cats throughout the game. So that's 1 for each player in the 4 different colors. So there's going to be locations here to rest and a little bit of a cheat sheet player aid, so you remember some actions on the turn. So those are the player boards. I love the bright colors. I was very happy with the artist did to show a comfy blanket here for your cats to rest on throughout the game. Let's look at the board. This one I'm excited for. I'll move all the boxes off to the side. So here is a trifold circular board. And there's going to be these different factories right here. Already punched. These would normally not come punched, but I'll grab all these tokens right here. So these tokens are going to be locations on your factory. So you can randomly, you'll get all the gray pieces. So you find all the gray pieces, you'll randomly get them, and then you will slot them into their proper location. So this one slots in right here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you have the 4 that just slot in there perfectly. And you're going to do that with all of these into each of these factories. That way you can really randomize the order here. And these are the actions you'll be taking throughout the game. We also have that goes around the board. Let's see if I can set this up in a way so hopefully the camera actually can see it. We're going to have instruments that will go around the board. So this instrument will come right here. And each of them slots into a different section around the board. They have these little cutouts so you can easily know which ones go where, and they are all double-sided so you can choose which instrument. They all score slightly differently, so you've got horns and piano and violin and a bunch of different things. So those are the instruments on the board. So throughout the game you'll be building the instrument. So you place this here, it shows the cost, the color of cat and how many cats, and then you'll place this here to build it. And you can also upgrade the pieces by slotting that around, so you'll be building these instruments until 2 of the instruments are built. These again will not have already been punched, but I've already punched them. So a bunch of different colored cats. So we have a whole handful, I'll set them right here. We have a handful of gray cats. We have a handful of orange cats. And we have a handful of the black cats. And each of them has an awake side and a sleeping side. I'll set these right over here, see if you can see them on this board here. So yeah, each of the cats has a cat awake at work, and then a cat after they've worked. And that's just to put on your player board when you'll have the player board here and you'll say, hey, yep, this cat's resting now, and you have to reactivate the cats, take an action to refresh these cats and earn your resources, these cats, back. We also have a whole bunch of tokens. So we have some special upgrade tokens. You have the milk, you have the cheese, And you have the ladder right here, all tools to help you as you build and inspect these instruments. And these are all the sheets that come with the game that we cut the cats out of already. There's also a first player token, and that's everything inside of the box. However, just like with all the rest of the games, and if you've watched any of the box opening videos, you know there's going to be a little bit of an ad here, and there is. We also have some upgrade things that you can get. If you think, hey, I have 6 instruments, 3 double-sided, but could I get more? Yes, you can. So there are additional instruments here that, again, are double-sided. So you're doubling the number of instruments. And like I said, each of the instruments will score in a unique way. So they'll score for having certain areas filled or for surrounding certain sections. So yeah, there's 3 additional instruments that are available. And also, you may look at these and say, man, those are so fun, but wouldn't it be awesome if we had something a little bit splashier, a little bit more unique? So let me move these to the side so we can see my favorite part. We do have an option to upgrade those into 3D pieces. So the ladder will be upgraded to an actual ladder that can stand there. So you have the ladder piece. The milk tokens will become the cutest little milk bottles. I love these things. And my very favorite for last, is the cheese. It's squishy. It bounces like a bouncy ball. My wife just chucked one off my face the other day and it bounced right off and across the room. So the cheese right here is another upgrade that you can have. And that is everything inside of Shuffle and Swing. To learn more about the game, I'll have my how to play video up soon, so go ahead and check that out soon.